Hello, my name is Nicole Hauk, and today I will be talking to you about a guest speaker that came into our sports administration class and talked to us. His name is Sammy Spina, and he is currently a NFL agent and a lead contract negotiator for NeoStar. He was born in Pittsburgh, Florida, and he graduated from a small undergrad called Washington and Jefferson. When he first graduated, he had no intentions of being a sports agent. He actually landed a job by volunteering at events such as Jason Taylor Foundation events and talking to those such as Ralph, who is also in the NeoStar industry. And he mentioned a job opportunity that they were holding interviews and stuff like that the next day. And he asked if he was able to land a job with them, and he said no. But the next day, he came in, moved into the office, and started answering phone calls, and worked there as if he was working there for years. That's when he landed his job there, and slowly he started to build his way up to be a lead contract negotiator. He talked to us a lot about his journey through this whole thing, such as the exam in DC and it having to cost $250 just to take the exam, yet alone all the travel expenses to even travel there, book a flight, book a plane ticket, all of that stuff. He talked to us and told us that exam was about 3 days long, and you would take the exam on the second day. And it can take up to 3 to 4 months to know your results. So you're kind of just waiting to see if you passed or not. And their opportunities will come, for example, like the agent industry that he's in now. He talked to us a little bit about the NFL draft, which helped me understand it more because I'm kind of new to football as it is, learning the plays, positions, yet alone the draft itself. And he was telling us how the first to 20 draft picks, they're guaranteed the contract, the money that they're getting, and all of that. Everything after that, the contract is actually negotiable, and it can change actually, and so on. He also mentioned that while working with his clients and everything, they do get like a lot of DMs on Instagram and other social media, kind of like sob stories asking for money, like my kid or my son, he's battling from this cancer, it'd be great if you could help out and give like this much amount of money, which is not always accurate. And that's why there's processes in which, like, if NFL players or clients want to take those steps to donate or so whatnot, there's legal ways and legal actions for them to do that, and to ensure that the money isn't going to like fraudulent accounts and so on. He also talked to us about give me 1 second. That there's actually scouts that look at the smaller schools, like NFL organizations that have scouts that are designated to look at smaller schools, smaller than D1, such as D2, D3s, even NAIAs. There's actually a few NAIAs, a lot of NAIA players that actually are onto the NFL. Those who went D3, those who went D2. So it's not all about the big schools, the D1s. And then he also talked to us, which I thought was really good, about successful ways to be an NFL agent and what has helped him, such as networking, getting your name out there. Clients come in and they see like money, like, oh, contract for $100,000, and they kind of sign there right away, and without knowing what they're really getting themselves into, which is a big thing, especially for those who are maybe talking to their first agent, or they see big money and they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to sign with them. So it's really important for the clients also to know like what they're signing with, and if their agent is known, if they're out there and whatnot. So networking is really good. And then also being persistent, keeping up with your clients. He told us how he would have back-to-back calls at like 4 p.m. or even after 12 a.m., always connecting with them, contacting them, making sure they're okay, their family is okay, you know. And he also told us how even if a client says no, you know, you gotta treat it like how he treated boxing. Like there's always going to be like a comeback, like another round, you know, that where you're able to move on and get new clients. So it was great talking to him and learning about more from him about what he does and more about the NFL agency.